Inhuman content combined comes bearing content. So remember back in gigavlog 1 when I was talking about the classics cast? Well, now the classics cast is fucking done. At least the first episode. There's gonna be like a fucking gazillion episodes of the classics cast. Anyway, why is there a sticky note on your fucking screen? It's because I want to cover up my name so you don't see my full docs, because I don't want you to see my fucking full docs. Anyway, this is classics cast. This is gigavlog 2. The inhuman content combined gigavlog 2. Dotesmite.com. Dotesmite.com. Actually, don't go on dotesmite.com. Go on crabstack.xyz. 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 Okay, 1, 2, 3. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. If you're watching this video, it means that this album dropped yesterday. So go listen to this album. It's turning out really well. Right now, the only track that's missing is a Minecraft gamer moment. That's what is missing. I just recorded 108 was just the start, or 108 was just the start. Anyway, yeah, that's the song that I just recorded. Anyway, I'm gonna give the history of all of these songs. So, day drinking at 3 a.m. I was in a voice call with no thank you, and he was like, and I don't know who was like, but somehow we ended up with the idea that Day Drinking at 3 a.m. was a really cool song name. Then I was like, hey, I'm gonna fucking go make that song. Then I entered into a fugue state, and then I made this song. I don't fucking remember making it because I was just fucking freaking out. No shirt, no pants, no nothing. I was just freaking out and making the song. And then fucking Princess Plunderphonics was like, hey, I'm gonna send you a beat to scream over it. I'm gonna send you a beat so that you can like scream over it, right? And then I made I'm a bisexual bitch like Misa from Death Note, Pro D for Net. That's the song I made. And then I screamed over that song. And then I was like, oh, these songs are kind of similar. Maybe let's make an EP. And then I was like, oh shit, let's make a fucking EP. And then I had no thank you. Give me a beat to make a song about fucking the existence of consciousness and life and shit. Then we have Based Anti-Life's Creed by No Thank You, Prod No Thank You. Fucking both listen to Ethernet and No Thank You. Listen to good music. Don't stop listening to bad music. And then right now I just fucking made 108 was just the start, which is the first time I've ever actually like made the kind of beat I want to make, which is just a fucking punk rock sample and like a rap beat. That's the kind of fucking beats I've always wanted to make. So that's the beat I made. And then I made 108 was just the start on that fucking beat. Now, they sung the previous iteration that was just like a shitty rant, basically. They went over the same beat. Like, it was cute. It wasn't shit, it was a cute rant. Anyway, I made that rant, and then that's the second iteration of, like, me doing songs over that beat, because the first one didn't fit into the album. And yeah, now we just have Minecraft Gamer Moment that's going to go right here, right between these two songs. That's where the Minecraft Gamer Moment song is going to be. So that's the thing that's going to happen. So yeah, if you're watching this, go listen to this fucking album. The music video is also going to be great, and the footage that you see in the music video will be explained right now in the next clip. For me, it's probably gonna be in like an hour or something, but for you, it's gonna be like literally right now. Also, the joke was that I said fuck the police. I started singing fuck the police in the first clip. And then I went to the second clip, and the 108 was just the start. It's a song about how much I fucking hate cops. So that's the connection, That's why the thing made sense. There are couples out today, and they're fucking everywhere. Like, literally everywhere I go, there's a couple. And quite frankly, I'm feeling like an incel right now. I'm feeling like a massive incel because I got cocked out of a good recording spot because I was faced with the fact that people have relationships. How dare your happiness comes in the way of my fucking video, you know? So instead of getting the perfect shot that I wanted to get with like personal significance, you're just getting a different shot that's less good. Enjoy that. Anyway, the important thing that I wanted to talk about is my fucking 2 failed night walks. So at some point I got this retarded idea into my head. I'm gonna make a 5-hour night walk video, right? I'm gonna go on a night walk and make 5 hours of content out of it. Now the first attempt was Toadsmite the backstory, which got derailed after I said the hard R N-word, right? So that's where Toadsmite the backstory failed. That's why that wasn't a 5-hour night walk. Now the second one only lasted for 30 minutes, while Toadsmite the backstory lasted for I'd say like 3 hours or something. 3 hours, I'd say. But the second night walk was only 30 minutes long. That was the Great Night Walk. And that failed because I was like, this is fucking retarded. Why the fuck do you even fucking try to do this? However, from both of those, I got a ton of footage. And if you saw the album, the 21st Century Schizoid Raps album, you saw that footage, right? You saw both of those videos. Those are both massive failures in my book, at least. Like, I wanted both of them to be really good. I wanted him to be something like special and something interesting, but like, nah, I just fucking failed. Because that's the thing with being creative. Sometimes you have a shit idea that you can't execute upon, or you have a shit idea that you don't really want to execute upon. Like, either thing is equal as valid. Anyway, I had like this like really cool topic I wanted to come here and talk about, but then I completely fucking forgot what the topic was. So I guess I'm going back home. See, this is the fucking lens I'm going to go for you. I just wanted to fucking mention one thing in a thematic environment, so I took like a fucking 20-minute walk or something so I can fucking show you a shot. So fucking thank me, I'm feeding you with my content. You know what, actually, before I go home, there's one last thing I want to talk about, because this is just appropriate. The concept of bars is fucking fascist, because the only way that I can like ever feasibly meet someone and form a connection if in real life is in some fucking situation where alcohol is being consumed, because that's the only fucking social activity that has no social barrier to entry, right? Anyone can go drink alcohol with someone, right? Anyone can do it. So the only way I can actually form a fucking contact with someone is if I go drink alcohol with them, which I don't mind. Like, I like alcohol. I don't mind consuming alcohol. The fascist part, which is the fact that you have to buy alcohol, you have to spend money on alcohol, you literally have to trade social connections fucking for money. You have to trade connections for money. That's bars. You know what? I just remembered what I forgot and I don't want to fucking go back. I'm not gonna go to those fucking lens to give you content. So here's a shot of a fucking wall. That's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. Just fucking look at the wall. If you're anything like me, you're going to think that this wall is interesting. If you're anything like me, you're going to think that this wall is interesting. If you're anything like me, you're going to think that this wall is interesting. Anyway, I have massive fucking tooth pain. That's it, that's what I wanted to talk about. I thought I had more to say about the fucking massive tooth pain, because I haven't talked to anyone about it, but that's about it. My teeth hurt, I don't want to go into the dentist. That's the entire story. That's the entire fucking story of my life. This has repeated itself multiple times. This is not anything new. This is a common experience for me, because I have really fucking easy to break teeth. My teeth constantly break, and then I had to go to the dentist, and then I never want to go to the dentist because I don't want to fucking talk to people. My life is structured around avoiding people, and then I'm like, oh, why am I an incel without a girlfriend, right? I only just spend my entire life avoiding people. Why? Because I'm dumb, I'm retarded, I'm stupid, that's why. Anyway, the other thing, I don't have any money right now. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool and epic. I have street cred, right? I'm the starving artist. I have no money and I have to eat my fucking prepper food supplies because I prepped for Corona. It's cool, right? I'm cool. I'm hip. I have cred. I fucking remembered another thing I forgot, and the only reason I remembered it is I was watching fucking No Thank You Sacred Cow finale. Go watch No Thank You Sacred Cow finale right now, because I'm just ripping that off basically. Everything I've done for like the last fucking few weeks. I mean, most things, not everything. A lot of things I've done in the past few weeks have been a fucking No Thank You Sacred Cow ripoff. I'm not an original person in that way. Like fucking just check No Thank You Sacred Cow style, because that's really fucking cool. Go watch No Thank You Sacred Cow. Anyway, the other thing I remembered is that fucking how people treat the residents of the internet, right? How people treat people who live on the internet. Because like, look at these fucking hoity-toity intellectuals, like these fucking press journalists, all of these fucking people, and look at how they treat internet people. They ignore us, right? Even though we have like more cultural relevance than any fucking celebrity, right? The internet has more cultural relevance than literally everyone. How do people treat the internet? How do people treat the internet? They don't treat the internet well. That's what I'm saying. They think that it's not real, even though it's more real than their reality, right? The internet is more real than their reality, and they still try to treat it as it's not real, and they still exclude us from their reality, right? If I get 10 people to watch my video, that's more than fucking most people can do to people, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I like it's like, it's so little in the terms of the internet, but the internet is so massive in scale that no one can even compare to it, right? You can get on your fucking soapbox, distribute pamphlets, go and fucking write an article. You know how many people will care? Less than fucking 10, because no one cares about real life anymore, except fucking boomers. Boomers are the only people who care about real life anymore, right? So we're more important, we're more relevant, and yet we're still excluded from the fucking real world, right? We can't fucking get the money we need, we can't get anything we need, even though we're fucking way bigger than anything in real life. We're way bigger, we're so fucking big. You can't even fucking imagine the mass of the internet, right? You can't even fucking imagine. Except it doesn't have like the full overlap with real life, and the only rewards that internet people get from real life is a tiny overlap. It's a teeny tiny overlap, right? The tiny overlap. And that's such a small overlap. There's such a small overlap between real life and the internet, right? And that's what you get rewarded for. Imagine if everyone on the internet had like 5 to 10 times more shit from the internet presence than they do right now. I would have like fucking I would have made like some few $1,000s from the internet, because in the real world I made like a few $100s from the internet, right? Imagine that. Imagine me making a few $1,000s. That's fucking insane, because I'm an internet resident. I'm an oppressed minority. I'm literally in a marginalized group because I'm a resident of the internet, not of the real world. My wired self is stronger than my real life self, and for that I'm punished because I can't integrate myself into the real life, and the real life treats us as less relevant, even though we're more relevant. This is true. The Earth is flat if you want it to be flat. If you want the Earth to be round and a globe, and you want the moon to be real and not a hologram, that's also true. That's all true. Whatever you want to be true is the thing that's true, right? Whatever the fuck you want to be true is the thing that's true. If you want the Earth to be flat, the Earth is going to be flat. If you want the Earth to be a globe, the Earth is going to be a globe, obviously. You can't verify either claim. You can't verify either claim. You can just trust different people, right? You can think that trusting some people is superior to other people, but you can't verify it either way. It's unverifiable, right? Same way if you think that God exists, then God exists. Same way if you think that God doesn't exist, God just stops existing, right? It's about what you think exists. When something can't be verified, right? It's not about whether or not it exists or not. It's not about whether or not it exists or not. It's about what you believe. It's about who you choose to trust. Who do you choose to trust in unverifiable things? Who do you choose to trust in unverifiable things? Who do you choose to trust in politics? Because no matter what political opinion you have, you're going to think that the fucking other people are wrong, right? So who do you trust on politics? You think you're right, right? You think right. Everyone thinks they're right on politics. Everyone thinks they're right on politics. So who do you trust? Who do you trust? And like the fucking answer is, whatever you want to be real will be real, right? Whatever you want to be real will be the reality. No matter how much you fail, the rule of ideology, sniff, is that whatever you want to be real is going to be real, right? That's the point of ideology, that's the point of pure ideology, right? That's the point of it all. Whatever you choose to be real, whatever you choose to be real is the point. Whatever you choose to be, the point is the point. And also that's the reason why you can only critique the left from the left, and you can only critique the right from the right. Right? You can't critique the left from the right, then you can't critique the right from the left. That's pretty obvious, because you can't fucking use the other person's ideology against them, right? You can't use the other person's ideology to defeat them, because the only way you can defeat someone with a weaker position is if you have a stronger version of that position. When someone is saying, hey, immigration might be bad if it's illegal, the only way you can beat that point is if you go like, hey, immigration is bad if it's legal. And the only way that you can defeat that point is going like, hey, everyone who's immigrated into my country should be deported. And the only way you can beat that is being like, hey, everyone who is in the native population of this country according to my specific historical standard should be executed, right? You can only defeat an extreme position from a more extreme position. If you go up to a person who goes like, hey, I don't like illegal immigration, right? And you tell him, hey, actually this is good. You won't do anything. You can't work within their suppositions, right? You can't work within the reality. Your reality is not true within their reality. The only thing you can do if you want to convince that person of some other opinion is you can go up to that person and say, hey, immigration is bad also if it's legal, right? That's the only thing you can do. Or you can just change their entire framework. You can force your framework upon them, but you can't debate a single issue if you want to debate frameworks, right? You can't just go like, hey, I disagree on this one single issue. You can't just go like, hey, I disagree on this one simple thing. No, you have to go like, hey, I disagree on your like entire existence. You have to go like, hey, I disagree on everything you believe in. And then you can start a conversation. Then you can just start fucking imposing yourself on that person and doing the things that you think are more correct than what they're doing, right? That's how it works. That's how it works. How come no one realizes this? How come people think that issues matter? How does anyone think issues matter? Issues obviously don't matter. Nothing matters. The only thing that matters is who controls narrative, who controls reality. Read fucking Moldbach, read Derrida, read Stirner, read fucking Baudrillard, read all of them. Read the board, read fucking Moldbach. You thought I was done? Yeah, I am done. Hello, known fascist toads mate. Why are you coming mask off fascism by telling people to read a known neo-reactionary like Moldbug? Why are you telling people to be fascists? I thought you were like a mask on fascist. Oh fuck. I thought you were a mask on fascist, like masquerading as a leftist. I thought that was your entire gimmick, that you were like a fascist. Why are you now a mask off fascist? Why are you a fascist? Why do you like Moldbug? Why are you a fascist? Fuck you, Moldbug is not a fascist. Moldbug is unironically not a fucking fascist. Anyone who thinks that Moldbug is a fascist is wrong. Moldbug doesn't have any like actual fucking political, ideological positions, which is why he's so fascinating. Like everyone is like, oh, Moldbug is about monarchy. Just bought into the fucking meme. You bought into the fucking meme. You bought into the fucking joke. You thought that the joke was real, but what was actually real is the joke, because you think it's real, but actually what the other fucking person intended to be real, except there are no other people, what the other person in your reality decided to construct to be real within the frameworks of their own fucking narrative, within your specific reality, within cells interlinked, within cells fucking interlinked, right? You fucking that person, Molbag, thought that it was funny, and you bought into the joke, and you buying into the joke is the joke. You have become the joke by saying that Molbag is a fascist. You have literally made yourself into the fucking joke. You have made yourself into the fucking joke. You're a joke. You're a joke. Wow, Toast Might is pointing the camera right at the fucking light bulb. You know what that means? That means I'm fucking suffering right now, so I have to lie down in bed. So how am I suffering this time? Is it back pain again? Is it the stench of dog piss? What is it this time? What is this time? What am I suffering from right now? It's a fucking tooth pain. Obviously it's a fucking tooth pain. My teeth fucking hurt. Fuck my teeth. Fuck my teeth. I wish they stopped fucking hurting. Oh wow, it's the next day and I'm still in bed because I woke up like 2 hours ago or something, I think. Then I was too busy watching hentai to ever get out of bed. Or not watching, reading, rather. So another thing that's fucking me, like, this is a chronicle of my misery and suffering right now, and how fucking shit my life is, right? That's the chronicle, that's the point. I mean, actually, you know what? This is gonna be. I'm gonna talk about more misery. This is going to be the misery section, right? This is going to be me just talking about how fucking miserable I am. I mean, I was rather, because I'm not that miserable right now. Right now, the only thing fucking sucks. I mean, my teeth don't hurt right now because I just woke up. They start hurting when I get tired. But what is fucked up is that I've had a cough for like 5 weeks now, just a fucking never-ending cough. And that's fucking sucked. That's constantly fucking sucked. That just fucking sucks so bad. It sucks so bad. It's fucking terrible. Fucking hate it. Fucking sucks. And like it doesn't go away. Like no matter what I do, it doesn't go away. And it's fucking awful, awful, awful. So my computer boots. Let me just start off like with like one shitty thing that happened in 2019, because I have a million fucking shitty things that happened in 2019. Okay, one shitty thing. At the start of the year, I had a really fucking bad breakup, right? I had a really fucking bad breakup at the start of the year. That's the first thing that happened in 2019. Now, after that, we had like a really fucking weird relationship with my ex. Then we hooked up once, and then we just fucking stopped talking because he gave me an excuse to stop talking. And since I had an excuse to stop talking, I was like, hey, let's just stop talking, right? Let's just stop talking because I'm retired. I'm retarded. And I was a piece of shit, even though I should have just said, like, hey, this is too weird. You can't keep this going. We should be doing something else, you know? We should be doing something else. We should be doing something else instead of fucking, fucking being in this fucking weird place, you know? But yeah, and then I was miserable until August because of that, because that was a really fucking weird breakup. And yeah, that was most of 2019 was spent fucking being really sad about the breakup. So that's the first shitty thing out of a fucking million, Some more suffering I went through in 2019. The person who I thought was my best friend had created this secret Discord server for like literally all of my friends that I was excluded for. And then he had told those friends that, hey, don't tell me that they're there, just fucking lie to me and pretend like you're busy, basically. So everyone was just fucking lying to me and shit, basically, except a few people. But most people were basically just lying to me, and it was fucking bad. It was fucking bad. It like literally made me like fucking so alone through the entire year. Eventually I decided like fuck all of these people, fuck all friends I have online. I'm just gonna stop using the internet because no one is talking to me anyway. Everyone's basically just like doing their shit and ignoring me because I thought people are doing their shit. So I was just like, hey, let's just fucking go and do my shit alone, and like let's take a break from the internet. And the end result of that was when I came back, I found out that I found out everything that had happened, and I was just fucking so mad at that person. I haven't talked to that person since I had like a great meltdown and became like an alcoholic for 2 months due to the entire situation. So that was pretty bad. Anyway, my fucking 21st century schizoid raps album is now out. 21st century schizoid raps. Da 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 da. Anyway, yeah, this album is now out. Go listen to this album on YouTube. I'm gonna make a music video from it right now. Just gonna compile fucking Nightwalk footage. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be based. I thought that was the end of the misery I had in 2019. I thought that was even close to being the end. Nowhere close to fucking being the end. That was nothing. That was nothing. That was just the start. So for like a month straight, or like even more than a month, I had like this fucking consistent bout of insomnia where I couldn't fucking, like, no matter how much I slept, even when sometimes I could sleep a lot, it was still fucking ass because I still slept like shit. I just had like this massive fucking insomnia, and I was always fucking tired, and time just completely fucked up, and I didn't know what time it was, and I couldn't like get anything done because I was just so fucking laid out from never being able to sleep. So that was a terrible thing that happened in 2019. That was another terrible fucking tale of suffering in 2019. My current tale of suffering too is that no one has listened to the 21st Century Schizoid Raps album yet. No one has listened to this yet. No one has listened to this album yet. Everyone should go and fucking listen to this album. Everyone should go and fucking listen to 21st Century Schizoid Raps. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I got money now. I got royalty, got loyalty inside my DNA, and so on and so on. Anyway, I have money in the bank, and I can use it to buy food, so I'm gonna make spaghetti carbonara. And then I have like the choice whether I'm gonna buy lube because I want a lube, and or I can buy fucking alcohol because I also want alcohol. So that's the big decision, what I'm gonna spend the rest of the money on that I'm not gonna use on groceries because I'm not getting more money soon. So in the interim, I have enough money for the groceries. I have to choose which thing to indulge, which thing to indulge. I mean, I already have made my mind up. You're just not gonna hear which one it is. I mean, you can figure it out if you watch the video, but yeah. Let's talk about fucking Discord. Let's talk about Discord. This is a response video to No Thank You Sacred Chaos Finale, or rather like an agreement video, right? So this is how I manage Discord. This is the only like public server I'm in, and I haven't completely shifted into the shitty server folder, right? This is the only public server I'm in, basically. This is the neurotyping server. Why am I in this server? Because I thought neurotyping was cool, and I thought the server had a cool concept and a cool gimmick. You know what I'm gonna do with this server right now? I'm gonna fucking leave the server because fuck Discord. Fuck Discord so bad. Fuck Discord. Fuck Discord. Anyway, here's my folder of shitty servers I'm not in. Here's my folder of shitty servers I'm not in. Anyway, fuck, I can't. Let's go into one of these fucking public servers. Let's go into the r/hermitcraft server. Who cares? Anyway, just to get my fucking camera off of people who shouldn't be on camera. Anyway, this is the r/hermitcraft server, right? This is the r/hermitcraft server. Why am I in this? Because I thought this was cool and I could post my shit here. I thought someone might care about my hermitcraft analysis video. That's why I'm in this server. That's why I'm in this server, because I thought someone would care about my hermitcraft analysis video. No one cares about my hermitcraft analysis video, obviously, because no one fucking cares. Which is why you don't go in these fucking servers to market yourself. No thank yous, right? Watch the Sacred KO instead of watching this fucking shitty video. Watch the Sacred fucking KO. Anyway. Other stuff, yeah, I muted all of the fucking Discord servers except the fucking servers that's just me and my friends. All of these servers that aren't just me and my friends are just fucking muted. All of these servers are fucking muted. They're fucking muted. That's what they are. They're fucking muted. This is just a server where I post my own shit so I can watch it, because sometimes you need to DM shit yourself. Anyway, I am the master of the Discord exodus, right? The first time I went in Discord, just in like a week, I had to organize the Discord exodus because I was like, this community is shitty, let's make a new server that's less shitty. Then I made a new server, then I created the entire genre of political Discord basically from that fucking server because I'm a genius, I'm a god, I'm a golden god, I'm a landlord, I'm a land god. I am the best at Discord. I am genuinely the best at fucking Discord. Like, Discord has become Tumblr 2.0 for me. Discord has become become Tumblr 2.0 for me because I know the systems. I can navigate the systems. I'm perfectly apt at fucking using Discord, right? I'm perfectly apt, and yet I'm still the person getting used because I see these fucking white dots. I see these fucking white dots. I see those fucking red dots, and my mind goes click. So I have minimized them. I have only enabled red dots for people who actually care about listening to, right? Now I only get red dots when I care about listening to someone. That's how simple it is. That's how simple it fucking is. So what else? Yeah, like okay, other Discord exoduses. I was in a political server. That's the first one, Exodus, right? Then I was in another political server, another Exodus, so I can have like a less fucking stick up the ass server, right, where I could talk about shit that I wanted to talk about. So second server that I also used to market myself because that kind of worked actually. That kind of sort of worked, but not really. Who the fuck cares? Don't fucking market yourself on Discord. Get better fucking avenues of marketing. Don't fucking market yourself on Discord. That's fucking retarded. That's bullshit. It works a bit, right? But then it's not sustainable because you always see the cap and you're like, hey, I have to like invest myself more into this. I have to invest myself more into this. And then you get diminishing returns. You get fucking diminishing fucking returns by investing yourself. What you need to do is you need to get other people to post your shit in other Discords, right? That's what you need to do. You need to get the people to like your shit enough to be like, hey, I'm gonna post this to my friends, and then they go like, hey, I'm gonna post this to my other friends, and so on and so on and so on and so on. That's how it should work. That's how it should work. That's the natural order of things, right? That's the natural order of things. Like, you're not here to be a part of a Discord. You're here to make friends, and then you talk to those friends. And I don't think you need 1 or 2 friends no first. So I think you can have 20 friends in Discord. I think you can have 30 friends of Discord. But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have friends. You're not supposed to be in a fucking community, right? You're supposed to have fucking friends. That's what you're after. That's what you're after. You're not after a fucking community. You're after fucking friends, right? And some of those friends are going to force you to be in a community because that's how it works. You want people to be together. That's how people work. It's like tribe, booga, booga, ooga, booga, tribe, booga, booga, right? That's just how it works. That's just what you have to fucking put up with, right? Who cares? Just fucking put up with it. You just gotta, you're doing yourself a disservice by not putting up with it, right? That's as simple as it is. That's as simple as it fucking is. So yeah, that's fucking. Oh, also, this wasn't really an Exodus, but like I made a small server for some people in the Panzer Party Discord that wasn't open to anyone, so it wasn't an Exodus. Anyway, that happened. That also happened. Anyway. Oh, last thing. Discord bots. I've started making a Discord bot because I was like, hey, I want to make a fucking hell. I was like, I want to make a fucking Discord bot for Discord because I think that could be cool. Because programming is literally Legos. If you program shit, you're literally playing with Legos. Why the fuck is this not working? I know it isn't working. Index.js. What? Why are there so many? Does this work? Anyway, whatever. This is a Discord bot. This is my Discord bot. It's really fucking cool. It's really fucking cool. It's a fucking cool Discord bot, right? I made it myself because I wanted to have a fun Discord bot. There you go. There's Discord. In 6 minutes. No thank you. Response. Discord. Welcome to Cooking If Toads Might. Do you see a big fucking glass of rum and coke anywhere, huh? No, that's why I got at the store. I mean, you fucking figured it out. You figured that sentence out because I know you can. I know you can figure that sentence out. I know you can understand what it means if you just think about it. Anyway, this is another big fucking no thank you shout out because fuck, my entire life has started to revolve around no thank you for some fucking reason. But like, I have this bacon, right? Usually, if I was making carbonara alone and I hadn't gotten yelled at for making it with ham, right? I would be making it with ham instead of making it with fucking bacon, right? I'll be making carbonara with ham because I like how ham tastes better than bacon, and because ham is like the superior meat objectively. Objectively, ham is the superior meat to fucking bacon, right? Except no thank you to them, like, oh, it's about the fat, so I'm like, okay, well, if it's about the fat, fuck it, I'm just gonna use the fucking bacon. I'm gonna try it out, I'm gonna render it for like a long fucking time, so I'm gonna use the bacon. So I have to put the fucking phone down because I have to cut things, I have to start cutting things, I have to use my hands, to make food. I have to use my hands to make food. This is the worst cooking show ever. Anyway, pasta water in here. Oh, let's drain some of it. Drain gang. Anyway, put the fucking pasta water here, pasta water there, and shoo, fucking flames going, pasta going. Now, if I had the drive to, I could genuinely be a good cook, right? I genuinely have the potential to be a good cook, because I have like a talent for it, like innately. Like if it's like like I have a great sense of smell when it comes to ingredients. I'm pretty good at like most things involved in cooking, right? I'm pretty good at cooking, right? Except I literally don't have the drive to cook, because my taste buds don't care about like how food tastes that much. I just go like, hey, does it have the consistency of like mashed potatoes or like mac and cheese? If yes, or like tendies or whatever. If yes, I like it, right? I like things that have like a consistency of like fucking mush, I guess, because I'm autistic and that fucking fits my palate perfectly. So what I care about way more than the actual food is how the food feels, right? I care about how the food feels. Now, usually I would be doing this with more effort, right? But I only have one hand, right? Fuck it, I'm not gonna half-ass it. Oh my god, you saw my feet? Actually, you didn't. I'm gonna edit my feet out. You never saw my feet. You never saw my feet. The feet are going to be edited out. What do you think about that? You could have seen my feet. You could have seen my feet for a second, but you didn't see my feet. You never saw my feet. Huh? What do you think about that? You got cocked out of seeing feet. You cockboy. Quite frankly, you're a cockboy. You don't... Unless message me on Discord, then you can see my feet if you're cute, right? Man, this is just a bit from Gigavlog 1. Anyway, I'm just chopping up this bacon. I'm just chopping fucking bacon. Also, my windows are open, by the way. So for context, fucking... Real quick, you know when I go outside, right? People are actually like on the streets. I'm not doing it in like some fucking corner where no one is, where no one can hear me. Now, people, when I go outside and I rant about shit, oh, that was close. Anyway, when I go outside and I rant about the shit, people can generally hear me, right? People generally have the capacity to hear me. So every time I'm outside and on a rant, just imagine people walking by and listening to me, because that's the context under which that should fucking be recognized, right? It should be recognized that when I go outside and shout and shit, people hear me. People actually hear me. Not all the time, just sometimes. And most of the time people hear me. Okay, these have to sit now, so I'm just gonna fucking stop the recording. Gonna come back when the fucking shit starts happening. It's happening. I just keeps happening. I warned you about stairs, bro. I told you, dog. You know, an interesting thing to talk about is the person who is me in reality and the persona that is Toadsmite, right? Because if you talk to me like one-on-one, I'm like, you don't get fucking new type fan bullshit, right? You don't get like fucking me just yelling all the time, going off about something, right? Like honestly, quite frankly, the most sincere representation of my personality is in my fucking Minecraft Let's Play. That's the most sincere representation of myself on this fucking channel. Like, that doesn't mean that everything is insincere, because nothing here is insincere. Everything here is sincere to an extent, right? I fucking hate rendering fucking fat. I fucking hate cooking meat. I don't know how to do it. It just fucking feels creepy. So I guess I'm gonna make shitty carbonara. I'm sorry, no. I can't cook. I don't have the patience to make cute food, so I make shitty food. Here's my cream. That's probably also a sin. I don't even fucking care. At this point, I just wanna fucking not think about this shit, right? I just wanna fucking stop paying attention to this, so I'm gonna fucking make it worse. Because again, I don't have a taste for food. Right? This would be fun if I didn't have other shit to do. But I have other shit I want to do. So I'm gonna go and do that other shit that I want to do after I fucking finish this meal, right? So I just want to finish it as fucking fast as possible, and my pasta is ready. So I just want to be free from this obligation of cooking right now, because I don't care how it tastes. So here's my cream. Oh. I think that's enough. Oh. Now it's almost done because I fucking made a joke. Who cares? It's too much cream. I don't even fucking care. I can have surplus cream. It's just tasty, right? It's just tasty anyway. I mean, I can't fucking cook, I'm retarded. Anyway, the reason I fucking was fine with the surplus cream right here is because I'm not gonna use the cream for another meal, so I was like, okay, fuck it. If I already use more than half of it, then I can just fucking, I need to get my black pepper real quick. Give me a second. I fucking, this is content, right? This is content. This is me. You just have to listen to fucking silence. It's because I had to cram my black fucking pepper. See, this is the priority between real life and like this fucking genre of DJ Pro rip-off videos, right? Because at any point, right, when you're not making content, when you're being silent, right, you're just fucking wasting time, you're wasting your own time, because you have fucking chosen to do a retarded thing that only worked out for one person in the history of the fucking medium, right? Only one person who is DJ Bro is able to successfully do this shit, right? No one else can do this shit. Only DJ Bro can do this shit because he got like ridiculously lucky, right? So like that's the fucking joke. That's the fucking joke. Only DJ Bro can do this shit. Anyway, back again. Yeah. So what's Toadsmite, right? What's Toadsmite about? What's the fucking Toadsmite's new type Whirling Dervish, the Doomer cast, the fucking new type ramble about? Well, that's the part of myself that I think is the coolest part, which is where I just get really fucking excited about something and fucking just go the fuck off about it. Because that's the part I want to like share, that's the part I want to like immortalize. That's also no, okay, I have to, this is directly to no and no one else right now. I know that this is shitty food. Please don't tell me that this is shitty food. I'm perfectly aware. I'm 100% aware that I'm doing it really shitty right now. And I have no right to complain about how fucking I don't like how any of that tastes, because yes, I am retarded. I accept this. I was just doing it wrong because I got impatient. Anyway, yeah. So this is just a part of my personality that I want to share. Basically, that's the point. That's a clip. Damn! Fucking look at this shit. Pasta water in your carbonara is actually magic. It's actually fucking magic. Look how good this looks. Look how good this looks. It needs some more black pepper though because I put so much sauce in it, but like, fucking... Look how good this looks. Look how good this looks. The joke is that you can't actually see how good it looks, except like now you can. Now you can actually see how good it looks. Now you can actually see how good it looks. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh, dudes, why are you showing me this food core? Why are you showing me this food core? Oh no! Kinda fucked up. I end up making like an omelette. I end up making a fucking, not even an omelette, like scrambled eggs. I ended up making scrambled eggs because I'm a failure. Because I'm a fucking failure. Let me tell you about one meal a day. Because this is, I can't eat this entire thing in one day. But lucky for me that this day is almost over. So I'm gonna eat this entire thing tomorrow, the rest of this thing, because this is a shit ton of food. This is a massive amount of food. But why would anyone ever waste the time to fucking eat more than one meal a day? Unless you're trying to lose weight. In which case it makes sense, right? If you're trying to lose weight, you might eat more than one meal a day because it just makes sense. But if you're not losing weight, why not fucking just eat your fucking meal a day and then just call it quit, right? It's not like you fucking go outside, right? I know you. I mean, if you have a job, then you can fucking eat 2 meals or 3 meals a day. Then it makes sense. You need this constant energy, right? But if you're a stationary person, you don't need to eat 3 times a day. You don't even need to eat 2 times a day. You can just make 1 meal and eat it. You can just make 1 fucking meal and eat it. You don't need to, you don't need fucking 2 meals. I mean, I'm saying this having had 2 meals a day. That was a mistake on my part. I should have corrected it, but I hate 2 meals a day. Because I didn't have the money to get this fucking pasta until later today. So I ate 2 meals. I'm not proud of it, but I ate 2 meals a day. I have fallen prey to the fascism of my mind, right? To eat 2 meals a day instead of 1 meal. That's how it goes. That's okay. That's incidental, right? Also, my second meal was way smaller than this meal. I'm not way smaller, but significantly. Yeah, like, this is 1 meal a day. It's good for you. Not having food constantly in your fucking stomach is good for you. You're not supposed to have food constantly in your stomach. You're supposed to have food in your stomach sometimes. Do you think cavemen ate 3 meals a day? Do you think cavemen had 3 square meals a day? No, they fucking didn't. It's literally capitalist propaganda, because eating 3 meals a day makes you the best fucking worker you could be. Because you get the energy in the morning, you get to go to work, you get the energy in the lunch, you get to keep working. And then you get to eat in the evening so you don't complain too much, right? That's it. That's why dinner is the biggest meal, even though you're not supposed to eat before going to sleep. That's why the dinner is the biggest meal, because it's a fucking meal that's supposed to placate you. Dinner is your mind washing. Dinner is a psyop. Dinner is a literal fascist psyop. And you fucking buy it. You fucking bought into dinner because that's when you get to eat and you don't have to use that energy for production, right? That's why you fucking believe in dinners. That's why you fucking believe in dinners because it's a fucking psyop. You've been fucking fooled by the capitalist machine to have a dinner. Because you don't need that energy for sleeping. You're just going to fucking waste that energy. Except that's when you get to enjoy the food, eat it slow. You're fucking brainwashed. You're fucking brainwashed if you eat dinner. You're fucking brainwashed if you eat dinner. You're fucking brainwashed if you eat free meal today. You're just fucking brainwashed if you don't fucking live your life exactly the same way as I do. Because I live my life the best way I can. So you're brainwashed if you disagree. That simple. It's that fucking simple. Oh, but Toads might, you said that you were going to finish this food in a couple hours when it's a new day. Isn't that a dinner? Isn't that the same thing as a dinner? Toads might, aren't you going to eat dinner? No, that's not fucking dinner. It just means it's less food to eat tomorrow. It just means I'm gonna eat this in like 5 hours or something because I want to fucking eat it before it goes like actually really fucking stale, right? So I want to eat this food before it goes stale, which is why I'm eating quote unquote dinner, right? That's why I'm eating quote unquote dinner. Oh, dudes, did this actually taste good? How did that taste? It actually tasted really good. Like, even though it looked like shit and that was kind of the joke, it actually tasted really good and it doesn't... Okay, you should not care about how food looks. Why the fuck do people care about how food looks? You're just fucking put it in your mouth and chew it. You don't need to fucking look at your food. Why the fuck are you looking at your food? Are you inspecting it for insects or poison or what fucking caveman shit? Your food doesn't have insects or poison in it. You fucking right there ordered it from a respectable establishment, right? You ordered it from a respectable establishment or made it yourself. You know that it doesn't have any insects or poison in it. Like, you should not fucking care about how food looks. Like, the reason I'm showing it is, and I'm not fucking embarrassed, is that it doesn't actually matter how it looks, it only matters how it tastes. And it fucking tastes great. That fucking spaghetti was fucking phenomenal. It tasted really fucking good. It tasted really fucking good. Now, the consistency had something left to be desired, like a bit to be left. Like a bit, it could have been a bit better, right? It could have been a tiny bit better if it was like creamy and nice and smooth. Sure, that it's not perfect. I fucked up multiple times because what I wanted to do is I wanted to go work on crabstack.xyz because that's my fucking site now. That's a fucking coolish site. So I wanted to go work on crabstack.xyz. That's why I did it fast. That's why I didn't fucking put like fucking an hour into it because I had other things I wanted to do. So it looks kind of like shit. It kind of isn't perfect, but it doesn't have to be. It gave me energy. It gave me nutrients. It gave me calories. That's why it's supposed to be. And right now, this video will show up over here, right in this spot, right in this fucking spot. And then I'll drag it from here to here, right when I stop recording, because that's how fucking computers work, right? It'll go here, and then I can put it here. And then I have more fucking video. Then I have more fucking video. Then I have more fucking video. You know, I'm making this story, this dude's might story. You know why? You know why? Because that's how I see my life. That's how I see my life. My life to me is a story, right? I don't have like this distinction between like, hey, I'm creating this narrative for you, because I'm always creating a narrative for me. These videos are just a solidified version of the narrative I always create for myself, right? This is what I do always in my own head, except now I'm doing it out loud. Because if I just do it in my head, it doesn't feel real to me. And even though it isn't real right now, the fact I'm recording it makes it feel like it's somewhat real, right? That's the point, that's the point, that's the joke, right? So let's talk about that one time I thought I was going to die. Seriously, so there was this one time where I was hanging out at my grandma's place, as I tend to do occasionally, you know, as I'm forced to do. More like, because I never actually want to do it, but like it's always I get roped into it via like fucking guilt because I need to fucking be around my family. Like I don't mind doing it, so I might as well do it because there are some upsides, but most of the time it kinda sucks. And yeah, just now I was realizing that this fucking has my entire fucking address, so I have to hit that out. I have to hit that out. Anyway, man, that just derailed my train of thought. Oh yeah, that one time I thought I was going to die. So I was hanging out at my grandma's house, and I was like, you know what? Tomorrow is the day I'm going to die. Maybe it was tomorrow, something to the effect of like, tomorrow is the day I'm going to die. I'm going to die tomorrow, right? I'm going to die tomorrow. That's what I thought, seriously. Then I didn't die tomorrow because I'm alive right now. But like for that period of time I was completely convinced that I was going to die. For no actual reason at all. So what effect did that have on me? Did I freak out? Did I do anything different? Nah. I just did the same things as always, except I told everyone I think I was going to die. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. And that was at the peak of my schizo arc. So fucking, if you listen to fucking Eldritch fucking implications of the Shadow Clone Jutsu, that's not actually a meme title. That's not actually a meme title. It's fucking Eldritch. It fucking sucks. When you're trapped inside the Shadow Clone Jutsu, your life is hell. And sometimes you just think you're going to die. If you're trapped inside the fucking Shadow Clone Jutsu, your life is hell. If you had split yourself up into multiple personalities, you completely lose any storm of like center you might have had. And you're fucking, it's Eldritch. It's genuinely Eldritch. It's horrifying. It's terrifying. It's fucking awful. It's just fucking awful. Don't do the Shadow Clone Jutsu. It's a forbidden jutsu for a reason. The Shadow Clone Jutsu is forbidden for a reason. Have you fucking watched Naruto and thought, hey, why is the Shadow Clone Jutsu so forbidden? You know why? Because it's Eldritch. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. I am Naruto and I'm suffering. Except now I'm not anymore. I have moved beyond the Shadow Clone Jutsu. I know I never have to resort to the Shadow Clone Jutsu anymore. I'm past it. I'm free. I'm free. All of the crapstack.xyz thumbnail graphics for Toads might have been done. So what's gonna be the Toads might ping of the issue? It's gonna be new type ramble number 1 over here, new type ramble number 1. It's gonna be gigavlog. Wow, this is what you're watching a sequel to. Why is gigavlog 2 not here? Because it's not out yet, basically. It would be on here if, I mean, there would be too much stuff if gigavlog 2 was here. So now gigavlog 2 is for issue number 2. Just makes sense. Toads might. This is my name. This is how it's going to be written on the side. Post bill. Look at the post bill. Take the post bill. Take the fucking post bill. Oh, new type ramble number 6 too. There's new type ramble 1 and there's new type ramble number 6. Wow, those are 2 new type rambles. And of course my album 21st Century Schizoid Raps. Da 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 da. But yeah, that's going to be the Toads Might portion of the website now. It's going to be a fucking bitch to get these things connected in the way that I want to, and I have the other stuff and this other stuff. And this is just the fucking start. This is just the fucking start. There's so much shit. Every single vlog I make is just some iteration of fucking loneliness analysis. Because in loneliness analysis, I already talked about everything that you might want me to fucking talk about, right? But yeah, as I was saying, the moment that anything takes more than like fucking any thought, I fucking hate doing it. Because it's like fucking, oh, I have to fucking, oh, my brain, my small brain can't take this much editing. Oh, my tiny, 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 whiny little brain can't take this thought. So I don't really like editing that much. You know this chart, this tripolar chart. Let me bring my YouTube to fucking explain my place in the chart, because that's the best way I can remember my life right now, by looking at my fucking YouTube history, because I remember where I was when I made the videos and I've lost all sense of time. So, okay, at the start, 2 months ago, when I was making all of this shit, I was around here. I was around here on the chart, probably around here, right? Then when I got into the new type Ramble, Minecraft, Sky Horizons, this saga after Guts Cast, right? This saga, like this entire thing, like up until the Coopercast, or yeah, I think up until Coopercast, I was like right here. So I went from here to here, basically. So then from new type Ramble number 4 to like Gigavlog full movie, I was just like fucking, I was just around here, right? Around here. I was less manic, less autistic, right? I just got like whoop, and then whoop, and then I was here for these videos, right? These videos. And then this was the break, and then there I just fucking went like whoo. I was like around here. I think I was around here from through like this entire period until new tab ramble number 6, where I went from here to around here. Like then I was around here since from new tab ramble number 6 to 21st Century Schizoid Raps releasing. I was around here, and now as of this moment my mood has gone around here. So here's the story: here to here to like here, to like here, to like here, to like here again. Here, this is where I am right now. This is my mood right now. I'm just fucking depressed. I'm just fucking depressed at the present moment. Now, this might be a fleeting thing to last for like a few hours or something, or maybe a few days or whatever. So that's something that just happened right now. That's something that just happened right now. This is such a good chart, by the way. This is the best chart. This is the best chart. This explains me. I'm always in some fucking part of this chart. It's the best. Also, craftstack.xyz. I don't know if this will be up by the time you see the video, but this is the current. This is the current version of the site. This is the current version of crabstack.xyz. It's just these two images. I can show you the development version of my page. Now, this is not final at all. This is just a development version. This is the first step to making something final, and this is how it looks like right now. This is how it looks like right now. It's just the things and the links. It has no formatting. It has no fucking formatting. Anyway, this is the site right now. It's going to change. It's going to change. But yeah, that's how it looks like right now. Anyway, I'm going on another night walk because it's the night, so I'm doing a night walk. Because if I can make videos out of a night walk, I gonna fucking do a night walk because I enjoy fucking walking at night. Because walking at night is the fucking coolest thing ever. You should fucking try it. If you don't night walk, you should try night walking. This is one of my favorite sites in the city, like this entire area. This post here used to say bad vibes forever, and it still does, but it's been fucking overrun with other shit. There's a neon sign there, it doesn't fucking matter. I just like hanging out here. When I'm hanging out somewhere at night, there are really two things I can do, like, just to hang out. One is smoke, which I'm not doing right now, but God, I fucking wish I was. Because you know what, this is depressed Toadsmite, this isn't manic Toadsmite. The other thing, again depressed Toadsmite, McDonald's fucking ice cream, milkshake, whatever thing. Because you know, manic Toadsmite said that hey, dinner is fascist, eat 1 meal a day. Well, depressed Toadsmite is a fucking fascist. So here's my McDonald's milkshake. So yeah, I'm just chilling here, I'm depressed, and you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of fucking making a video, I'm gonna talk to my fucking friends in Discord. Because that's what I actually fucking care about right now. You know what my problem with sex is? My problem is that I'm fucking having none. That's my problem. I'm a bona fide incel. I mean, it's actually a shock that I'm not a virgin, because like by all measures I should have never had like any relationships, because I'm a profoundly unlikable person. I'm really fucking harsh and obtuse, and it's basically impossible to communicate with me. However, with all that being said, if I'm in a relationship and if I don't have to like fucking look at some shit on the internet and fucking get off, myself, I'm a better person. I'm a much better person. Now, if this was Manic Toadsmite, I would have just fucking been like, I jerk off to fucking anime kills or whatever, confidently. Because that's Manic Toadsmite. Now, Depressed Toadsmite, on the other hand, is just like, hey, let me just fucking die. McDonald's milkshakes are a bit like smoking. They're cold. I mean, it would be cold if it was cold, but it isn't cold. But they're cold, they're bad for you, and you can suck on them, right? They're like smoking, they're a bit like smoking, which is why I like drinking them, basically. They also taste good. I like the sugar. Here's to me being fucking depressed. Why the fuck are you watching this video? Like, just honestly, I have already said everything interesting about my life in loneliness analysis. If like you really fucking wanted to see something good, you would be watching loneliness analysis. You wouldn't be watching a fucking sequel to gigavlog, which is already a fucking inferior loneliness analysis. Because see, loneliness analysis had some spirit to it. It wasn't something I wanted to make, but it was something I had to make. I literally got into a fugue state where I could do nothing else other than make loneliness analysis, right? I got into a fugue state and then I had to make it. That was how I made that, right? I'm in a fugue state now. I just thought it was cool to make a gigavlog, and I thought it was cool to make another gigavlog, right? That's all it is. That's all that these ones are about. So, why are you watching this? Why aren't you watching something better? Why aren't you watching loneliness analysis, honestly? Honestly, you could be doing so much better with your life. Like, I could be too. I could be not making this. I could be listening to something that at least gives me some value. I mean, realistically, I would be listening to the newest PCP episode, which is awful, and no one should fucking listen to it. Why the fucking hell, the fucking PCP is bad. The PCP is really fucking bad. Like, holy fucking shit, it's bad. Yeah, so I wouldn't be doing anything better than what I'm doing right now either. So we're in this together, I guess. We're in this fucking thing together. Yeah, I hope that change of scenery tided you through my two milkshake tracks, my tracks of the milkshake. Okay, it's like smoking. Now I have finally figured out how the Gigavlog 2 is going to end. What I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to get really drunk. I'm gonna get a pack of cigarettes, right? Smoke like 3 of them, throw away the rest probably, most likely. Because you can't sell single cigarettes because you're fascist and they don't want to fuck. Because I'm a fascist, yeah, I'm a fascist. I'm the press toadsmith. The press toadsmith is a fascist. But yeah, I mean, like the people, the fucking government is a fascist and I can't fucking buy single cigarettes. And the press toadsmith doesn't talk to people. The press toadsmith doesn't talk to people. You know what the press toadsmith does? The press toadsmith looks at masses of people and goes like, I wish I could talk to all of them, but I can't because I'm too depressed and anxious. So the press toadsmith doesn't talk to people. You know what Manic Toadsmith does? Manic Toadsmith goes like, hey, there are people, I don't want to talk to them, so I'm not going to. Manic Toadsmith is happy. The results are the same, but the emotional impact is different, and if Manic Toadsmith needs to fucking go and talk to people, Manic Toadsmith can go and talk to people. Actually, I don't remember if I told the anecdote of Manic Toads by getting really drunk and talking to people like a week ago or something. Anyway, who cares? I can fucking tell the story twice. I can tell the story as many times as I want to. Because if you fucking stop watching if you have heard this before. Anyway, I was really drunk and I wanted a cigarette, right? So I went into a fucking crowd of punks because I could go into a crowd of punks and I was like, hey, does any of you have a cigarette? I need a cigarette, except that's not how it went. What the fuck am I saying that's how it went? No, I fucking saw two people, one really cool person, one fucking 40-year-old fucking rock fag or whatever. And the rock fag was closer, so I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to the rock fag. I'm gonna ask, hey, can I have a cigarette? And then the rock fag was like, hey, how do you have such a soft fucking voice? And I was like, and then another guy was like, hey, because that guy's a faggot, right? That guy's a faggot. They get called a faggot. So I was like, okay. Now my goal was to get 2 cigarettes because before I had wanted 3 cigarettes because I have like this fucking notion that 3 is the right amount of cigarettes to be sold, right? So I wanted 3 cigarettes because I was willing to pay for them, right? But then I had settled for 2 cigarettes because I knew I was only going to smoke 2 of them because I didn't want to smoke 3 cigarettes, right? Except after I got called a fag, I wanted to get out of there, so I didn't want to like be like, hey, I can pay you, give me 2 cigarettes. So I was like, hey, give me 1 cigarette, right? So I got 1 cigarette and then I went home and then I just was drunk at home. Right now it's night time, so you won't be able to see it, but if it'll stay... Actually, you might be able to, because it's lit up to showcase our art. Kinda, yeah. If you look there... Okay, I fucking tried to zoom, but then it stopped recording. Please focus. My camera is literally unable to focus. It's fucking weird. Anyway, look at the blue text. That was me and my friends. And you see some few blue splashes on that wall. That was also me and my friends. So this is some more graffiti I've done. This is some more graffiti I've done. Now, how could you have done this graffiti? Look, it's water. Well, the fucking level of the river rises and falls. And the level of the river was lower when we did that. So that's how we got there. And how we could fucking do those things. You know, Classics Cast fucking failed. No one has watched the entire video. Like, literally no one has watched the entirety of Classics Cast. I should probably promote it more. Actually get someone to be like, hey, I want to fully watch the Classics Cast because I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. It's not as good as it would want it to be, but it's like pretty high effort, you know, it's pretty good. Can you see my black dog in the dark? No, you can't. Anyway, Classics Cast, good show. Like, I mean, I'm mostly banking on Classics Cast number 2 being something I actually want to promote, so I can just promote Classics Cast number 2, because I think I'll have more things to, like, be hype about, maybe when it comes to promoting it. Because Classics Cast number 1 has a really awkward opening, and I don't really think it's that great. But I think Classics Cast 2 will be better. I think it will be better when it's Classics Cast 2, you know. Yeah, you do know. But yeah, so that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, before I do a Classics Cast 2, I wanna do Seasonals Cast, because I have some seasonal anime I want to watch. So, but like right now I'm too depressed to get out of bed, so I'm not gonna make Seasonals Cast. Instead of I'm gonna watch some YouTube, YouTube videos. Man, okay, I want to stop recording, but I didn't click the button. So I guess I'm gonna come up with another topic real quick to pay off for the silence that you had to sit through, even though it would have objectively been better than edited out. But you know what? I don't want to fucking edit, and this is my way of justifying not editing this clip, you know? Oh, that's the topic, editing. Editing fucking sucks. I don't get how people enjoy editing. Like, as long as it's like fucking edits just that are just they're just like, hey, this would be cool. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna edit it this way. That would be cool. That's a good clip to go with the thing. That's kind of cool, but this fucking moment editing. But yeah, as I was saying, the moment that editing takes more than like fucking any thought. I fucking hate doing it, because it's like fucking, oh, I have to fucking, oh, my brain, my small brain can't take this much editing. Oh, my tiny whiny little brain can't take this thought. So I don't really like editing that much. Tango, 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 tango. Oh, look, Torrance. Well, I'm sad today, so what I actually wanna get done, I guess, is watch these fucking anime, Eizouken and Sakamoto, because I wanna watch Sakamoto actually, because Sakamoto is probably going to make me feel less sad. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hey dudes, why aren't you seeding? Why aren't you seeding? Well, I seed things for a reasonable amount of time, like for a week usually, around maybe a few days if I have to upload things. But I try to seed, except that at a certain point I'm like, I start feeling weird about seeding, you know, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop seeding, because I would like want to upload videos and so on and so on. But I do seed, I promise I seed. I am a seeder. I am a seeder. Except just right now I'm not seeding. Okay, what torrents do you have? Oh, Yokohama shopping log. Oh, I'm too fucking depressed. Oh, I'm too fucking depressed to read. Wild at heart, I don't even fucking remember these. Fucking FL Studio libraries. Wow. Technolize, I finished it. I should delete. Where the fuck is it delete? Remove and delete torrent plus data. Because I finished Technolize. Sakamoto. Why didn't, okay, Sakamoto, more FL Studio. Oh yeah, I sampled Metallica for a thing, so here's a Metallica thing. Girls Last Tour, another FL Studio library, and these again. My torrents things I'm gonna get around to fucking doing, because they're still in my torrents list. What other things I need to get around to doing? Well, I need to play fucking Disco Elysium, that's what I need to do. That's the thing I don't need to play Disco Elysium, I want to play Disco Elysium. Yeah. I also want to read some books. There are a bunch of books I want to read. I just want to do a lot of things, but right now the only thing I want to do is nothing, because I'm fucking depressed. This is the canon Minecraft Let's Play now. Fuck the actual Let's Play they put fucking 20 hours into. My Minecraft Let's Play is now me just fucking filming Minecraft through my fucking phone. This is my Let's Play. So I had this fucking idea, oh, let's make gigavlog too, like a depressive fucking, like, fucking depressive dudes, mate. Let's fucking make this into, like, this fucking sick thing about showcasing, like, whoring out my depression for the entire world, for the sake of art. Let's make this fucking sick coping mechanism for literally just me, that I will get mad at anyone for, like, actually caring about. So that was the plan. And that required drinking, right? Because that's my coping mechanism. So that's like that's like a meta thing, right. How many levels of meta? I don't fucking know how many levels of meta. Fucking enough levels of meta. I don't fucking care anymore. Anyway, now it turns out that that's impossible because banking is a fucking scam. How come in 2020 there's still fucking bank delays on fucking weekends? Oh, it's a weekend, you can't get fucking send money from one bank to the other. Why the fuck are there bank delays on weekends? How does that make any sense? I know for a fucking fact that no human approves these fucking bank fucking transfers, right? That isn't the fucking thing that people look at. This is just a fucking mechanical process full of computers. None of the money is real, right? But even though that's all fucking true, there's still bank delays on weekends. Do the fucking computers need a break on weekends? Do they need a fucking 2-day weekend so they can take a breather and like fucking go to church? That's what the fucking computers need. Is that what our fucking computer overlords need? Fucking, you know that fucking banking doesn't have any humans involved in it anymore. Hasn't for a really long time. Watch fucking hypernormalization. Watch fucking hypernormalization. Anyway, like none of this shit has people involved. Like the world isn't run by people anymore. The world is literally run by computers. Computers literally manage everything. And yet you can't fucking transfer money on a fucking weekend. What the fuck? What the fuck? What's the point of a fucking cyber fucking punk dystopia, right? I'm not gonna use the word cyber fascist because that's kind of lame. I have figured it out because I'm depressed enough to be rational about fucking things. So I figured out that saying things are cyber fascist is kind of really lame, even though I thought it was cool before, because I'm depressed, and depressed toads might thinks everything Manic Toads might likes is fucking lame. Depressed toads might is a piece of shit, and depressed toads might is just full of self-hate. That's depressed toads might. Anyway. So since banks are a fucking scam and fucking I'm a communist now, I guess. Fuck banking. I'm a fucking depressed Toadsmite has renounced the fascist beliefs and is now a staunch communist and says that fuck banks because they don't fucking do weekend fucking money transfers. Even though every fucking reasonable thing should have fucking weekend money transfers. It's just logical that you would fucking transfer money on the fucking weekends, right? It just fucking makes sense. It just fucking makes sense. So why isn't it true? Because the fucking world fucking hates me. The world fucking hates me. The world prevents me from being an alcoholic, and that's a profound sentiment of hate from the world to me, right? That the profound hate. I mean, in reality, I just hate the world. I'm just fucking full of hate towards absolutely everything. Watch my fucking real Minecraft Let's Play. Don't fucking watch my shitty fucking gigavlog. Literally, this is the gigavlog where I tell you to watch my other content, which is the Classics Cast, my new fucking album, and my Minecraft Let's Play. Just go watch good things. Watch good things instead of watching this fucking bad thing. You know a thing about me is that I can be incredibly intelligent if there's any need for me to be. Like, if there's any need for me to be incredibly intelligent, I have the capacity to be as intelligent as I need to be, right? Like, no matter, like, it's Toadsmart just talking about how I like music that's good, no matter if it sounds good or hey, it's Toadsmart with the wacky ideas, with the wacky rants, right? That's the Toadsmart just talking about how depressed I am and just talking about like just random impressionistic stuff, right? That's the facet of me that you get. And that's the facet of me that I've been living in for like a fairly long time. But like if it comes down to it, and if I have the drive to, but that's a key part. I need to have the drive to do it. I can be really fucking smart. Like you want fucking theoretical chemistry, fucking. I can fucking do that. You want like maths. I can fucking do maths. You want the fucking. I mean, those are the two things I've been like seriously into level that I know that I can do them if I try to. But like those, I can do shit like that. I can just like fucking learn something and then be good at it. I have that capacity within me. I have the IQ. I have the raw IQ. Oh, politics also. If you want me to explain any fucking political theory, like literally any political theory, I'm not making this up. Bring me the most fucking obscure political theory. I mean, unless you just made it up and I don't know what it's about. If you bring any political theory that's fucking been on the internet for at least a year, and I can fucking explain it to you better than anyone else who doesn't believe in the ideology at least, right? Because people who fucking actually have done deep research can explain it to you better. But compared to anyone who hasn't done the deep research, I'm probably like the best at it, you know? I mean, there are certainly people who might be able to explain it in like a more accessible way or a simpler way. Like if you want like a comprehensive understanding of, hey, these principles lead to those things, lead to those things, lead to those things, lead to those principles, lead to those. Like if you don't just that chain of reasoning, you can fucking come talk to me and be like, hey, dude, smart. Why do anarcho-primitivists think the way they do? Hey, dude, smart. What's the difference between anarcho-syndicalism and anarcho-communism? Hey, dude, smart. What's the difference between left-wing market anarchism, egoism, and mutualism? I can explain all of that to you. I can explain all of that to you. Or fucking bringing agorism versus left-wing market anarchism. That's the fucking discussion. That's the fucking discussion I can have, right? Like, that's just because I got really autistic about politics for like a while. That's the reason I can do shit like that. Because I just got really fucking autistic about politics for a while, and now I just fucking know a shit ton about like obscure political shit, right? But like, who the fuck cares? Being smart has never given me anything tangible. Because you know what you have to do to fucking exercise your IQ, to flex your big fucking brain. You know what you have to do? You have to go through all of these fucking hoops and systems, and you have to fucking fit into society so you can actually use your IQ for like anything at all, right? You have to first be able to communicate with people, to function in a society, to not fucking hate people, and to model your entire life around avoiding people as much as possible, except for like the few fucking people who you actually want to be in contact with, right? You have to fucking first do that. You can't fucking utilize your intelligence while being antisocial. It's just impossible. It's just fucking impossible. I wish it was possible, but it's not right. The only thing you can do while hating people is hope that you can get enough people to like you, that it doesn't matter that you hate people. That's the fucking thing. That's the fucking thing. That's how it fucking works. The world is a fuck. The world is a fuck. Your intelligence doesn't matter. Your intelligence literally doesn't matter. How smart you are is irrelevant. The only thing that matters is how well you can play into these fucking systems. And being smart and being able to play into these systems obviously has fucking better results than fucking not fucking being smart and trying to play into systems, because you get like the fucking specific position in the system fucking determined by how fucking well fucking capitalism can use your faculties for its own ends, right? That's how it fucking works. But like, if you're smart and you're not able to fucking be a part of society, it doesn't fucking matter that you're smart. It doesn't fucking matter that you're smart. The only thing that matters is that you can't fucking be a part of society. That's smart, but if you were so autistically into politics, why aren't you autistically into politics anymore? Why do you not care? Because I realized I stopped caring about morality. I don't have a moral reaction to anything, at least not a sincere one. Like, every moral reaction I have has been coded by something, some specific life experience, some specific delusion, some specific fantasy. None of my fucking moral responses to anything indicate anything other than some fucking thing that has happened to me, right? All of my moral responses are just fucking manufactured by my life. So it's, or my fucking innate passions, one of the two. Depends on what you want to believe in. But like, I don't have like a solid grasp on like, oh, this is what I value. No, I don't really value anything. Why am I a socialist? Why am I a progressive? Because that's good for me. I have a better life if the world was fucking organized in a way that was like both like progressive and market socialist. Now fucking state socialist, central plant socialist, council communist, like probably, I don't know. I can't say. But like, I know if you had fucking market socialism, right? Because I think market socialism is the best mode of production that can be conceived, because the only problem with socialism is that you don't have like a fucking proper method of resource allocation that doesn't fucking rely on some value judgment made by a single individual, right? And if you just fucking add a market to it, it fucking works. It's just better, right? It's just better for like individuals. It's not better for like fucking people who just want to be like, hey, but if you have market socialism, how are you going to have a multi-billion fucking dollar industry internationally? That's not going to happen. Then the question is, do you want it to happen? Then that's where the debate can come in. But that's the only fucking point of debate in like when we talk about fucking market socialism, right? Because no one can say that communal ownership is inherently bad, because the structure of market socialism, it doesn't have like any distinct shape. It's just a matter of ownership, and it's a matter of profits, right? It's like, I mean, some people can just be like, hey, I like when capitalists own things. That's fair. That's fair. That's a fine perspective to have. That's a fine perspective to have. I don't really care about morality. I don't care about these fucking arbitrary things I just have been programmed to feel, right? I don't care about these arbitrary fucking ideals that have been put into my head by someone. I just know what's going to be the best for me, and that's what I care about. And that's why I don't care about politics, because there's never going to be a world that's going to be the best for me. You can just push the world towards like some fucking end of ideology, but you can't fucking push the world towards agency. The only way you can create the agency is by dismantling ideology. That's the only way you can create the agency. Watch the post pill video if you want to learn more about this. I mean, you don't learn more about this idea, but if you want to know what I'm talking about, ideology and agency. So we're back at the fish tank. So why are we back at the fish tank? Well, because I want to talk about the first time I got in front of the fish tank and talked about how race and gender isn't real and how that's my opinion, right? And after I made that rant, I got super fucking uncomfortable for like days. I thought like, oh god, I fucked up. This can be taken out of context because I don't know the right words to talk about these things, right? I don't know the right way to phrase my thoughts about race and gender. Why do I not know? Well, for a big reason is what I mentioned, because I was right wing for a long time, so I have I have a vocabulary that makes me sound right wing in a lot of fucking occasions, right? Like if you listen to me talk, it's not the way that someone who has spent their life in leftist communities talks, right? Because I don't want to talk like that. I mean, like again, like I don't want to fucking revolve my life around tribal signaling. But then I also know that if I don't phrase things the right way, I can easily miscommunicate things due to the lack of tribal signaling, right? If I communicate the ideas of one tribe in the words of another, that creates like this fucking feedback that isn't really like the way I want to express myself, right? So that's a problem. But the other big reason I'm not comfortable talking about race and gender is that like I've been thinking about this a lot lately, but like I realized that on like some deep fucking level that's not like my beliefs, but rather like my subconscious reactions to the world. I'm on at least a significant level, like just subconsciously both racist and transphobic, right? I have those tendencies. I fucking I'm not like racist because like my racism is literally the fact that I don't come into contact with black people because I live in a place where there aren't any black people or any other minorities, right? So when I see a minority, I go like, oh, that's weird. My brain doesn't know how to process it because I'm a caveman, right? All people are cavemen. If you see something like that's literally unfamiliar to you, you go like, oh, that's weird, that's weird. I don't know how to process it, right? So it's literally just a matter of like not having had experience with fucking people of different races because I live in a completely white country, right? I live in an ethno state, right? So yeah, it's like I just don't. I just haven't had the necessary experience, I guess, to like fucking come into contact with other kinds of people. So I don't blame myself for my racism. Like it's just something I can't really help because it's something I need a different kind of life experience to combat, right? So that's fine. That's fine. I can deal with the fact that I have like I'm literally ignorant, right? I'm literally straight up ignorant. And even if I was like virtue signaling and being like, oh hey, like I'm literally gonna make my life all about racial equality. Who does that fucking help? I'm not in a place where there's like freaking racial inequality because I'm in a place where there's only one race, right? I mean, it's fucking. We have Russians, we have Estonians, but they're still both like same fucking genetic group, basically. Not basically. There's a big distinction, but you know, like in a fucking really broad scope, in a really massive broad scope, they're basically the same genetic group. If you look at like global trends, that's what I was trying to say. Right? But anyway, so that's just not something that's a topic here. That's not something I should be involved in. And my entire reason why I have like any care about race is I was fucking some fucking Tumblr leftoids back in like 2014 or 2013 shamed me for being white because I'm Eastern European or something, whatever. It's just something that I can't fix just because I'm stuck in this country. So it's how it is, right? And at some level, I'm just ignorant about people, different races existing. Now, my transphobia is entirely because I spent way too much time around trans people, and now I kind of can't stand trans people because it's just because I just associate, hey, I'm talking to trans people. There's more than one of them. I feel like I'm in danger. I feel like this is gonna be drama. There's gonna be fighting. There's gonna be just shitty things happening all the time. Everyone's going to try to kill themselves and be depressed, because that's just how it is when you talk to trans people. So it's just like this. It's terrifying. Like, I'm not a transphobe because I'm like, oh, irrationally scared of trans people. I'm literally scared of trans people. I'm literally physically scared of trans people because of how much fucking bullshit I've had to deal with by talking to other trans people. Like, it's so fucking. Yeah, those are just the tendencies I have, and that's why I'm like uncomfortable. Like, I'm uncomfortable making transphobic jokes. I'm uncomfortable making racist jokes. I'm uncomfortable talking about trans issues or fucking race issues or whatever, just because I know I have those tendencies. Like, I'm scared of trans people, and I'm ignorant of black people. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Like, that's I can't really do anything like immediately about it. Like, I'm gonna work towards fucking not being like this, I guess, because that's all you can do. Because I don't enjoy being a fucking racist transphobe, right? That's not my goal in life. That's not my goal in life. My goal in life is to be like a decent person, I guess. I mean, nowadays it didn't always used to be, but right now I just kind of want to be like a decent person. I'm by no means am I a decent person right now. Right now, the only things that like, the only things that make me feel good is seeing like fucking mass scale chaos and shit, right? But one day I would like to be a decent person. That day isn't today. That day isn't anywhere close even. Like, one day it would be nice if I could just like wake up, read the newspaper, think, huh, all of these injustices in the world are sad. I care about this shit. But I'm not that kind of person. I see shitty things happening and I'm like, yep, that's the world. And then I'm like, what's the funniest way shitty things could happen? And that's the thing that I like, so yeah. So this is me being a bad person, and this is me being a bad person, and basically. So here's my demons, my bad person demons. If you fucking watched the video thus far, and you're put off by me being a fucking bad person, then fuck you. Quite frankly, go fuck yourself. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's it. Meta, meta, meta. Meta, meta, meta. Meta, what the fuck is the gigavlog? What the fuck is the gigavlog? What is it? What is the gigavlog? Why does this thing exist? Why do I do these gigavlogs? Why are these the things I do? Why do I subject myself to doing these? Well, the short answer is I have a lot of fun when I'm doing them, and even right now when I'm depressed, right, they allow me to enter a character who's less depressed, and I don't even have to talk to anyone to do it, because usually the way that I fucking become a character who's less depressed is I go to talk to someone who makes me less depressed, right? Someone who I can talk to and who I have known for like enough time that we can just vibe, we can just fucking make jokes, we know exactly where our fucking comfort zones are, and we don't have to like go outside of them, right? That's the usual way that I can feel like I'm not that depressed, except I don't want to fucking talk to people when I'm depressed, right? So that's the issue. Like, I don't want to talk to people, but the only way I can not be depressed is, like, play a not depressed character is by talking to people. So, but like, now that I have the Giga vlog, I can just do the Giga vlog, right? I can just do the Giga vlog, and I can have fun, and I can be the fucking, oh cool, wacky, zany Dotesmite talking about her internal fucking racism because she has never seen fucking black people, right? That's like a character I can play, right? Now, if I was having a one-on-one conversation with you, I wouldn't be like, yeah, I have like this internal racism. I'd be like, fuck, like, I think never having seen black people in my entire life has kind of made me racist, or something fucking dumb, something fucking dumb, something fucking dumb. So that's one reason why the Giga vlog is a thing. The second thing is it's kind of an art film, right? It's kind of cool art film, right? It's a cool film to tell people about the cool things and going on in my life. It's like an actual film, it films things. I film things. It's a film, right? It wouldn't be the same if we didn't go outside, because if I go outside and they show something cool, it generates an artistic value that it wouldn't have if I just did it in my room and if I filmed myself, because then it would just be like a normal vlog. There would be nothing giga about it. How the fuck do you make a giga vlog if it isn't giga? The giga is going outside, because this genre of video is predicated around people not going outside. Like fucking all of DJ Bro's house videos are right centered around the fact that he has his house, right? So most people who do videos like this don't go outside. The fucking thing that makes the gigavlog interesting is I like filming things, so I film things and put them into. I don't like filming things. I like taking pictures, so I take pictures and put them into gigavlog. And except then I pretend like it's something I filmed, right? So what's the third reason? What's the actual reason why the gigavlog is here? Is it just to document and share my misery studies? Am I no thank you? Have I become completely no thank you? No, that's not the thing. That's not the thing. For me, a big thing of the gigavlog is it's kind of like an advertisement of what it would be like to have friends. For me, like, what kind of person would I be if I just was walking around with a friend? What kind of person would I be if I was making carbonara together with a friend? What kind of person would I be if I was just like laying down and musing philosophically with a friend? Right, and I don't mean like fucking random friend like because I can't do shit like this with a random friend like consistently, right? I mean, I'll tell gigavlogs aren't consistent. I mean, I guess I do mean a random friend. Yeah, I guess gigavlog is the perspective like an imaginary friend I'm filming from, right? Except I'm talking to the imaginary No. Gigavlog is my perspective of talking to an imaginary friend. That's the gigavlog. So you're my imaginary friend if you're watching this. You're the imaginary friend that I'm talking to when I'm making the vlog, right? You're just, you don't exist for me. For me, I'm just talking to an imaginary friend who I'm like friends with, and like it's not me who is friends with the imaginary friend. It's not the friend I present to my actual friends. It's what the cool version of me would be like to be friends with, right? It's what Toadsmite would be like to be friends with. This is how Toadsmite would treat a friend. Except Toadsmite doesn't exist. Toadsmite exists for like 30 minutes a day. Toadsmite exists for maybe an hour a day maximum, right? Maybe 2 hours if you get lucky. That's how long Toadsmite exists for. Regular me isn't that cool. So I guess I'm living vicariously through Toadsmite by pretending to have a friend. Does that make sense? Did any of this fucking make sense? I fucking wish it fucking didn't make any sense. If you understood this, and if you thought it would make sense, then you're fucking wrong. None of this fucking makes sense. Fuck you for being able to follow me if you weren't able to follow me. If you weren't able to follow me, then you're cool. I like that you weren't able to follow me. You shouldn't have been able to follow me. If you fucking were able to follow me, that's a mistake on your end, right? Actually, I don't think that's what Toadsmite thinks. The real person me would never actually think something that fucking cool. The real version of me is just happy that someone is fucking watching my mental breakdown. Because the real version of me is really happy when people, like, care about her feelings and shit. And, like, the point of this isn't the mental breakdown. The point of this is that someone cares about my feelings. I'm not like, oh, you're watching my mental breakdown. This is like so worse, It's you care about my feelings enough to listen to me. That's the fucking point. You care about my feelings enough to listen to me, even though I'm not in a I'm having a depressive episode, and I don't feel comfortable enough with anyone to discuss my depressive episode, except my imaginary friend, who is you, except you're not the fucking one I'm making this video with. I'm making the video with my imaginary friend. Okay, got it. I'm glad that you got it. So this is the first and final night of the gigavlog. I thought it would be just right to have a final night walk for you guys. And since I already have to walk my dog tonight, I thought, hey, let's make it a bit longer and let's go somewhere cool so I can get some good shots. Because this is one of my favorite places in the city. I've shown you multiple in various forms before. There's still some that I haven't shown that will be left for a future gigavlog. I'm thinking of having the gigavlog be a trilogy, since threes have been a big part of the series, given that both of these gigavlogs have 3 chapters, right? So I'm gonna do a third gigavlog in like 2 weeks or something, and it's going to be the final gigavlog. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna do like gigavlog-esque content, but like this specific format, this is going to end like the one where I just talk about, hey, this is my life, this is my these are some cool places in my city, because first I think I kind of have run out of cool places in my city, so I can't really keep showing you those, right? And second, I already feel like a hack for repeating the same formula twice, right? So imagine how fucking bad would I feel if I did it 3 times and incomprehensibly, right? If I did this the fucking 4th time. Although I guess this is technically the 3rd time because the loneliness analysis was again the 1st time. Except the loneliness analysis was just a good part, right? I mean, I guess it's like an evolving thing. It was the alpha version. It was the gigavlog number 0, and it just happened to be better than all of the rest of the gigavlogs, right? Maybe 3 will be better than loneliness analysis. Maybe 3 will be better than loneliness analysis. That's completely possible. So to tie off some loose ends, all of my friends like 21st century schizoid rap, so that's cool. Like, I don't really care about other people liking it. The people who I wanted to like it really liked it. And that's really the part that matters for me. It's not other people who matter, it's just the people who matter, you know? Then I posted my classics cast on Reddit. And I hope that goes well. Because I wanted to have that on Reddit, right? Because it's just fucking free views. Why would I say like, oh, I don't want the free views, I have principles? Fuck that. I want more people to see the classics cast, so even if I have to fucking post it on Reddit, I don't fucking mind. If that means that I can actually get some fucking views and get some people, because the only reason my Misaki video has fucking 275 or something views is because I posted it on fucking Reddit, right? So might as well try it for classics cast, right? That might spread, you know, something good might happen from it, you know. I mean, I don't really know for sure. Like, you can never know for sure. Like, I'm not doing YouTube videos because I want, like, oh, I'm gonna be dingy, bro, I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna be big, nah. I mean, okay, I think I could max out at, like, 15,000 subscribers. I think that's my theoretical maximum rate. I think I could have 15,000 subscribers at some point. That's a shit ton, that's fair, but I think it's achievable for me given enough like time, and if I make some good videos, right? But I think that's my cap. Like, absolute cap. I think there's like not more market saturation for a fucking Digi style content creator. I mean, there might be now that Digi herself isn't making like these kinds of videos anymore, and Digi's just making her own new type of things. So maybe the market is open now, right? Maybe me and all of my friends can be successful and be like Dingy and get like thousands of dollars on Patreon or whatever. Maybe that could happen, you know? Maybe it could happen, maybe there is hope, right? But I wouldn't fucking count on it. I really fucking wouldn't count on it, right? So I'm not going to be Digi, I'm not going to be that successful unless something like fucking insane happens, right? That I can't even fucking comprehend right now. But I could have moderate amounts of success, I think. I mean, I would obviously have to tighten up my content. I can't be fucking making a Minecraft Let's Play and making these weird not even experimental, just weird fucking retarded vlogs, right? Calling them experimental is doing a disservice to actual experimental content. Like, I can't really put a Minecraft Let's Play as like a serious, straightforward Minecraft Let's Play and this stuff on like the same channel. At least, like, I'd have to have like a Minecraft channel, I guess. Because or maybe I have like a separate anime channel, and then there's like, oh, this is Toadsmite After Dark. That's the fucking anime channel is just Toadsmite. The Minecraft channel is like Toadsmite Minecraft or whatever. If I do all of those dumb things that are just going to, like, on a short-term scale, not do any favors to anyone, right? Because no one wants to hop between channels, and everyone just wants to fucking have their shit in one channel from one person. Except when it comes like, hey, what can you show what people, right? Are the people who are interested in the anime interested in the Minecraft? Are the people who are interested in the Minecraft interested in these weird vlogs, right? Probably not on most of those counts, right? There's going to be some degree of overlap, obviously, right? But like, if one of those things independently became successful, I mean, unless it's the weird vlogs. If the weird vlogs where I think they fucking become successful by some fucking insane metric, right? At that point, I could just fucking keep doing it, because if I do these weird vlogs, who cares that the channel is weird, right? Because it's a fucking, that's, like if Heater Tiny stuff for the Minecraft stuff got like a shit ton of traction, I would have to fucking split shit up, right? And have to like start managing that kind of stuff. I'll tell my Minecraft, like, fucking hate how I can accidentally close the recording. Jesus Christ, this is like the fucking 5th time this has happened. Like, not right now, but like in general. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter what I was saying.